What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rundown. This is Uncle Money, and I got some breaking news. I am going to reveal who Canelo's first opponent will be in the new deal he signed with Turkey. All right, so we're going to read this article from Yardbreaker, and the article talks about who Canelo's first opponent will be since he signed the 4-fight deal, and what's next for him. So let's take a look. Canelo Alvarez selects his next opponent. William Skull wins the Canelo Alvarez sweepstakes for the open spot on May 3rd. The scheduled fight will take place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The fight will be for the undisputed super middleweight championship. Canelo currently holds the WBC, WBA, and WBO belt. Skull, he's 23-0 with 9 knockouts. Won the IBF belt after Canelo was stripped for not fighting him last May. Canelo will be attempting to regain that title back against Skull. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm bad with pronunciation, people, so don't laugh at me. Y'all probably are going to laugh at me, so fuck y'all. Canelo successfully winning this bout will make his upcoming fight against Terence Crawford for the undisputed super middleweight championship. All right, here's the Twitter, blah, 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 blah. Alvarez's new 4-fight deal with Riyadh season shook up the boxing world after most assumed that he was going to fight YouTube star Jake Paul on May 3rd in Las Vegas. For Skull, this would be a major step up in competition. He hasn't fought anyone half as good as Canelo. This fight could end early and fast for the IBF champion. See, they're already counting out Skull. They counting him out. They already said this is going to end fast for him. I mean, it probably will end fast for him. I ain't going to lie. Overall, the 168-pound division is not strong, true, so it's hard to fault Canelo for fighting relatively unknown fighters. But when it comes to your mandatories, you have to fight who you have to fight to defend your belts. Well, how many times have we seen people avoid their mandatories? We've seen so many fighters avoid their mandatories, so I'm not trying to hear that shit. Terence Crawford digs at Canelo. Canelo's future opponent, Terence Crawford, sent out a tweet to show his support of Canelo. Crawford's tweet was kind of a dig, him saying that he's going to beat Canelo to become boxing's first male fighter to win 3 undisputed championships. Clarissa Shields is the first boxer to win 3 undisputed championships after she beat Daniela Perkins last weekend. Barring no strange or unexpected upset, we should be able to see an undisputed championship bout in September, which will be considered a super fight. And Crawford said on X, "Good luck, Canelo, in your next fight. I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion." Okay, so as we can see, Canelo selected Skull. Like I said, if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, whatever. Y'all gonna laugh at me anyway. I don't care. But on one end, you could say that, oh, who the hell is this guy? Who is he? Canelo's is ducking and dodging, not fighting the fighters. But if this guy is Canelo's mandatory and he holds a belt, I mean, you have reasonable explanation to fight him. I mean, that's your mandatory. He holds the belt, so, I mean, can you fault him for that? None of you guys may know who he is. And, of course, I think we all would have, well, as I mentioned in the last video, I know 99% of y'all hate Jake Paul, but let's be real. Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez would have done enormous numbers, and I'm sure you guys would have loved to see Jake Paul lose in 30 seconds, correct? So I would have preferred that fight, even though I don't know which weight class the fight would have been at and how they would have sanctioned it. But with that being said, if this is Canelo's mandatory, then, I mean, I understand. If he holds the IBF belt, Canelo needs to get that belt from him to collect all the belts in the division. So, and he avoided him last year. He was supposed to fight him, but he avoided him. So he got stripped. So when it comes to just logically speaking, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with Canelo. But there are fights that needs to happen. Of course, we're gonna see this fight with Terence Crawford in September, assuming he beats Skull, which I think he will. And then after that, I mean, what's next in 2026? Maybe a Jake Paul, maybe a David Benavidez. I don't know. But I'm not mad at it simply because this is mandatory. But we know that Canelo can avoid mandatories. We know that. We know he can avoid mandatories because he's done it. And, you know, personally, I would have liked to see Jake Paul just because of the dumb big numbers. But whatever. But that's breaking news. That is who Canelo is fighting in May 3rd. Get your tickets. Let me check. It is May 3rd. Yeah. Get your tickets, get your popcorn, get it all, because it's going down. If you stay to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Check out my new supplement line, Fatigue Cure. I got Alpha Energy strips, anti-hangover strips that'll give you energy and cure you. Check out the trailer for my new movie, Suits for Hire, coming out soon. I'll keep y'all posted. And everything else I got, music, other movies, other projects, all in the description. All right, peace.